In the history of Egypt, the Pyramids of Giza hold a special place. They are not only masterpieces of ancient Egyptian architecture, but also a shining example of human intelligence and technical expertise. Among the pyramids at Giza, the three most famous are the pyramids of Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure, which date back nearly 4,500 years. Thousands of workers labored for decades to build these structures, with each stone weighing between 2 to 15 tons. These stones were quarried from mines south of Cairo and transported by boats along the Nile River to the construction site. The stones were cut and smoothed with such precision that the joints between them are so tight, even a knife blade cannot be inserted today. Astonishing precision in orientation. One of the most remarkable aspects of the pyramids is their orientation. The Great Pyramid's central axis aligns almost perfectly with true north, with only a few inches of deviation. Achieving such accuracy without modern GPS systems or computers remains a mystery. Experts believe the architects observed the sun and stars meticulously. Using ancient astronomical tools and stars like Thuban, they determined the Earth's directions. This suggests that ancient Egyptians had advanced knowledge of astronomy, science, mathematics, and geometry. The pyramid walls and internal chambers reflect complex mathematical formulas and proportions. For example, the presence of the phi, golden ratio, and pi, constants within the pyramid's dimensions shows that these structures were not merely grand monuments, but also embodied deep mathematical and philosophical significance. More than just pharaohs' tombs, pyramids are commonly viewed as tombs of the pharaohs, but many scholars believe they were more than mere graves. They were likely spiritual and astronomical centers. The inscriptions and symbols inside the pyramids represent ancient Egyptian spiritual teachings and cosmic laws. The pyramid's design is sometimes likened to parts of the human body, indicating the Egyptians' profound philosophy connecting the human soul and physical existence. Some researchers suggest the pyramids were constructed to serve as places of worship and centers for cosmic energy, acting as a bridge between Earth and the heavens. A lost ancient civilization? To explain the advanced construction techniques and knowledge, one theory proposes that this wisdom came from a lost ancient civilization called Zep Tepi. According to legend, Zep Tepi was an era when celestial beings or divine humans descended to Earth and gifted mankind with knowledge, science, and arts. Some theories suggest these beings or angels visited Earth to guide humanity towards progress, and the pyramids are monuments from that era. While this theory remains controversial among archaeologists and scientists, it has encouraged further research into the mysteries of pyramid construction. Engineering marvels that challenge modern science. The techniques used to build the pyramids still challenge modern engineers. The stones were shaped so precisely that they have resisted acid erosion and extreme weather for thousands of years. Some experts believe the Egyptians may have used special chemical processes or pressure technology to alter the stone's structure, a subject still under investigation. Additionally, air shafts, energy channels, and acoustic chambers inside the pyramids have been discovered, which may have been related to ancient energy practices or healing methods. A world heritage and an ongoing mystery. Today, the Pyramids of Giza are considered a global heritage site, attracting millions of visitors annually. Numerous research institutions and universities continue excavations and studies to uncover more secrets. Modern technologies like 3D scanning, ground-penetrating radar, and robotic exploration have revealed new chambers and underground structures within the pyramids. It is expected that in the coming years, our understanding of the pyramids and ancient Egyptian civilization will deepen significantly. a mirror of ancient Egyptian greatness. The Giza pyramids reflect not only the grandeur of ancient Egypt, but also represent a beautiful fusion of science, spirituality, and architecture. Whether it is the marvels of engineering, astronomical observations, or tales of lost civilizations, the pyramids stand as a shining example of human curiosity and intellect. Secrets within the Great Pyramid. The Great Pyramid of Khufu contains three main chambers: the subterranean chamber, the king's chamber, and the queen's chamber. Their architecture is intricate, with hidden corridors and air shafts, possibly designed for astronomical or spiritual purposes. These shafts may have been channels to bring the energy or light of specific stars into the chambers. Some researchers believe these passages controlled energy flow to elevate the pharaoh's spirit towards the heavens. Interestingly, no definitive evidence has ever been found of large treasure caches inside the pyramids, suggesting they were far more than traditional tombs. Pharaoh Khufu's life. Pharaoh Khufu, also known as Cheops, was the fourth ruler of Egypt's fourth dynasty, reigning from approximately 2589 to 2566 BCE. He is renowned for commissioning the Great Pyramid, one of the seven wonders of the ancient world. Khufu is remembered as a strict but organized ruler who advanced agriculture, architecture, and religion during his reign. However, some historical sources portray him as a tyrant because of the immense labor demanded for the pyramid's construction. Life of the pyramid builders. Workers who built the pyramids are often thought to have been slaves, but recent research tells a different story. Archaeologists have discovered workers' villages where laborers and craftsmen lived with regular food, housing, and medical care. These workers were skilled professionals, supervised by masters. They had families and participated in festivals. Many scholars now believe pyramid construction was a national project involving the entire society. Besides laborers, craftsmen who made wood tools, ropes, and other equipment also played a vital role with their expertise. Conclusion. All these facts and stories make Egypt's pyramids not just ancient tombs, but symbols of a civilization standing at the crossroads of science, philosophy, and human effort. The pyramid structure and their hidden mysteries continue to astonish us and highlight the grandeur of human history. The construction of the Pyramids of Giza in ancient Egyptian history. A marvel that still amazes, the construction of the Pyramids of Giza in ancient Egyptian history is a miracle that continues to astonish scientists, archaeologists, and philosophers today. These pyramids were built thousands of years ago, and their complex design and unparalleled precision have led researchers worldwide to wonder what lost knowledge the ancient Egyptians possessed, knowledge that remains a challenge for us to fully understand. The stones used in the construction. The stones used in building the pyramids weighed between 2 to 15 tons each, and every stone was fitted so precisely into its designated place that not even a card could fit between them. These stones were quarried many kilometers away from Cairo and transported via rivers and specially designated routes to the pyramids. This feat was the result of the labor and skill of thousands of workers, craftsmen, and expert engineers. The workers not only cut the stones, but also placed them precisely according to the pyramid's structure. According to researchers, there was an organized system for pyramid construction that took care of food, housing, and other necessities for the workers. Precise alignment of the pyramids. Every angle and direction of the pyramids was carefully chosen. They are aligned with near-perfect accuracy toward the North Pole, something that seems impossible without today's modern GPS technology. This has amazed astronomers, who continue to question how the ancient Egyptians managed to achieve this. Some experts believe that the pyramids were not just earthly structures, but centers of astronomical knowledge, with special connections to the earth, sun, moon, and stars. Pharaohs, kings, and divine representatives. Pharaohs were considered not only rulers, but also representatives of the gods. Therefore, the pyramids were viewed not merely as tombs, but as centers of spirituality, the afterlife, and the cosmic order. The carvings and images found on the pyramid walls, along with mathematical formulas and astronomical symbols, prove that the ancient Egyptians combined science and spirituality. They sought to understand the laws of the universe to align their lives accordingly. The lost civilization of Zep-Tepi. Some ancient traditions and modern researchers suggest that the knowledge used in pyramid construction came from a lost civilization called Zep-Tepi. Zep-Tepi is considered a time when celestial beings, or divine humans, came to Earth and bestowed knowledge and wisdom upon humanity. The theory that ancient Egypt's civilization received technical and spiritual knowledge from beyond Earth remains controversial among experts today. However, it is certain that the pyramid's construction was beyond the capabilities of an ordinary civilization. Secrets. Inside the pyramids. There are many hidden chambers, passages, and air shafts inside the pyramids whose purposes remain unclear. Some experts consider these passages to be channels for energy transfer or spiritual journeys. Especially in Pharaoh Khufu's pyramid, there are 3 key chambers whose structure and locations remain a mystery. Their design suggests the pyramids were not just tombs, but centers of knowledge and wisdom. Pharaoh Khufu and the Great Pyramid. During Pharaoh Khufu's reign, the largest Pyramid of Giza was built, which remains one of the greatest ancient constructions in the world today. Thousands of workers and craftsmen were engaged in building this monument during Khufu's lifetime. Khufu is believed to have been a strict and organized ruler who made Egypt powerful and prosperous during his reign. The pyramid's construction was a symbol of his kingdom's grandeur and Egypt's greatness. The reality of pyramid workers. The idea that slaves built the pyramids has significantly changed with modern research. Archaeological studies show that workers were provided with good food, housing, medical facilities, and religious ceremonies. These workers were craftsmen, architects, and experts serving their nation. Pyramid construction was a national duty involving the whole society. Conclusion. The pyramids, a confluence of science, spirituality, and human effort. The Pyramids of Giza are not just ancient tombs, but eternal symbols of human history, science, and spirituality. The techniques, astronomical knowledge, and labor involved in their construction continue to amaze the world. They teach us that ancient humans were seekers of knowledge and wisdom who worked tirelessly to improve their world. This legacy connects us today with our roots and history. Ancient Egyptian civilization, historical and cultural background. Ancient Egyptian civilization is considered one of the oldest and most complex in the world. The people living in the Nile Valley centered their lives around agriculture, governance, and religion. Pharaohs were not only political rulers, but also religious leaders. Their worship, specific rituals, and burial practices reflected deep spiritual and philosophical thought. The construction of the Pyramids of Giza was a practical manifestation of this philosophy, establishing a complete system for the afterlife. Technical wonders of pyramid construction. The construction of the pyramids involved technical expertise thousands of years old. Carving stones, transporting them from one place to another, and fitting them together with extreme precision was a process that seems difficult even without modern machinery. Some researchers believe ancient Egyptians used specific chemicals or techniques to soften and shape the stones. Water flow from the Nile was controlled to float the stones to specific locations, followed by movement along smooth paths. Astronomical alignments. The largest pyramid, Khufu's pyramid, faces exactly east and stands straight as the sun rises. Furthermore, the pyramid's structure aligns with specific star patterns, such as the stars in the Orion constellation. This shows that the ancient Egyptians were trying to understand not only the Earth, but also the secrets of the cosmos. Spiritually, the pyramids were considered centers where the pharaoh's soul connected with celestial powers. The lost civilization of Zep-Tepi and celestial beings. Ancient Egyptian traditions describe Zep-Tepi as an era when divine humans or celestial beings came to Earth and taught humans knowledge, science, and arts. Many experts study this theory and suggest that the knowledge used in pyramid construction might trace back to this ancient civilization. This story remains a mysterious secret researchers worldwide are trying to uncover. Hidden chambers and passages. The pyramids contain many secret chambers and corridors that have not been fully explored. In Khufu's pyramid, 3 special chambers, including the King's Chamber, are thought to hold the pharaoh's tomb. Their design suggests the pyramids were ancient energy centers, possibly storing and transferring energy. Some researchers believe the pyramids were ancient energy hubs. Pharaoh Khufu, royalty, power, and the Pyramid Project. Pharaoh Khufu transformed Egypt into a strong kingdom and commissioned the greatest pyramid to secure his legacy. This pyramid was not only a symbol of Egypt's power, but also one of the largest buildings in the world. Thousands of workers, craftsmen, and engineers collaborated to complete this monument under Khufu's reign. Historical records describe Khufu as a strict but organized ruler who used all possible resources for this project. The life of the workers. Fact versus myth. It was once thought slaves built the pyramids, but modern research shows the workers were hardworking farmers, craftsmen, and experts provided with food, housing, and medical care by the government. They worked with pride and service to their nation, and pyramid construction was considered a sacred duty. The remains of workers buried with honors testified to their sacrifices. The Pyramids of Egypt. World Heritage and Today. The Pyramids of Giza remain a part of global cultural heritage, with ongoing historical, cultural, and scientific study. These monuments remind us of ancient Egypt's glory and human ingenuity. People from around the world visit the pyramids to see this masterpiece up close. Scientists and experts are still searching for new ways to unravel their mysteries and understand ancient skills. Final conclusion: the pyramids of Egypt are not just relics of the ancient past, but a legacy introducing us to human creativity, knowledge, and spirituality. They remind us that the quest for knowledge never ends, and every generation has elevated human abilities to new heights. In traditional history, the construction of the pyramids is linked to the hard work of thousands of laborers. However, some theories suggest that such a monumental task could not have been accomplished by human effort alone. Certain researchers propose that the construction of the pyramids may have involved lost ancient Egyptian science, or perhaps supernatural powers. This theory gains strength from the fact that moving the massive stones used in the pyramids, some weighing several tons, would be nearly impossible without modern machinery. This raises the question: did the ancient Egyptians possess special technologies or sources of energy that we have yet to understand? Pyramids as energy centers. Possibilities. Some scientists and archaeologists believe that the pyramids were not merely tombs, but served as energy centers. They suggest that the specific structure and arrangement of the stones helped in gathering and transmitting Earth's energy. There are several sites in Egypt where geomagnetic energy is highly concentrated, and there might be energy channels beneath the pyramids that have not yet been fully discovered. This theory is further supported by the alignment of the pyramids with Earth's magnetic lines in space. Discovery of secret chambers and modern technology. In recent decades, science and technology have opened new avenues to explore the hidden secrets inside the pyramids. Techniques such as neutron scanning and radiation technology have revealed empty spaces and passages inside the pyramids that remain undiscovered. Speculations about these chambers suggest they might have been meant for the pharaoh's spiritual rest or served some mysterious purpose related to the pyramid's structure. Pyramids and ancient astronomy. Alignment with stars. The layout of the pyramids astonishingly corresponds with the star system. Particularly, the three major stars of the Orion constellation align precisely with the three main pyramids of Giza. This indicates that the ancient Egyptians had a profound understanding of astronomy and cosmic order, which they integrated with their religious and scientific knowledge. This fusion helped them establish a strong connection between Earth and the heavens, pharaoh and divine spirituality. Religious secrets of the pyramids. Pharaoh was considered the representative of God in ancient Egypt. The pyramids were not only his tombs, but also sacred places of worship, where the pharaoh's spirit was prepared for the afterlife. Symbols found in the pyramid structure represent concepts of life, death, and rebirth. According to ancient Egyptian beliefs, the pharaoh's spirit traveled through the pyramid to the sky, making his kingship eternal. Zep-Tepi and the mysterious ancient civilization. Stories of Zep-Tepi describe an advanced ancient civilization on Earth that imparted knowledge to humanity. This civilization might have come from Mars or another planet, or it could have been divine beings who visited Earth and spread the light of knowledge. The presence of this civilization's influence in the construction of the pyramids remains a fascinating mystery for researchers worldwide. According to this theory, ancient Egyptian science and arts are the legacy of this lost civilization. Mysterious events around the pyramids. Many strange and mysterious incidents have been reported around the pyramids. Numerous tourists and researchers have observed unusual energies, lights, and sounds within the pyramids that remain unexplained by science. Some believe the pyramids are supernatural places where the principles of time, space, and energy differ. Such theories make the pyramids one of the most mysterious places in the world. The pyramids. Today, a center of global culture and science. Today, the pyramids are not only a treasure of Egypt, but also a cultural, historical, and scientific heritage for the entire world. UNESCO has declared them a part of the world cultural heritage. Scientists continuously research the pyramids using modern technology to uncover their secrets and gain new insights into human history and civilization. Conclusion. The eternal mystery of the pyramids. The Pyramids of Giza symbolize the grandeur of ancient Egypt and human creativity, whose mysteries still lie beyond human understanding. These structures remind us that human knowledge, faith, and effort are incomparable. Every year, millions of people visit the pyramids to witness a glimpse of this ancient history and get lost in its mysterious world. The pyramids are not only the pride of Egypt, but also a shared heritage of all humanity.